Sarah Platt takes desperate measures on Coronation Street next week to protect her son Harry, as the fan-favorite character creates a deadly weapon before fighting back against her prison tormentor. With fellow prisoner Kacey continuing to blackmail Sarah in a bid to get Kit's assistance, the frightened mum prepares to take revenge after her bully threatens to harm Harry. But will Sarah really go through with the attack? Sarah has already shown that she is willing to kill for the people she loves, reveals our Weatherfield source. This is a dangerous decision that could see even more time added to her sentence, but she needs to prove that she cannot be pushed around. It is a matter of survival, and Sarah is discovering just how brutal prison can be. Sarah's experience behind bars continues to deteriorate, with Kacey's intimidation and attacks turning her prison stay into a nightmare. On top of that, her relationship with Kit has fallen apart, leaving her feeling that she has let down her son. As she knows Kit is struggling outside, Sarah becomes increasingly worried about Harry. Although Bethany tries to convince her that everything is under control, Sarah remains devastated and guilty about being away from her boy. When Kacey arrives at Sarah's cell, she discovers the imprisoned mum crying uncontrollably, but she has no intention of comforting her. Sarah's fear quickly grows when Kacey asks a seemingly innocent question, revealing that she knows Harry's name. Sarah wanted to believe Kacey's warnings were nothing more than empty threats, our insider explains. She believed that if Harry was safe and properly cared for at home, he could manage without her. But now Sarah realizes that Kacey has connections outside prison, and Harry could be in serious danger. Meanwhile, back on the cobbles, Sarah's loved ones try to carry on as though everything is fine. Bethany becomes suspicious after noticing blood on Kit's shirt, while Alia and Adam take Harry to visit a new friend, completely unaware of the threat hanging over him. A terrified Sarah is horrified when she discovers that her precious photograph of Harry has been deliberately damaged. Her panic reaches new heights when Kacey shows her fresh pictures of Harry visiting his new friend's home. Fearing the worst, Sarah immediately phones Adam and warns him that Harry could be in danger. With her son's life potentially at risk, Sarah decides that she must find a ruthless solution to deal with Kacey herself. Sarah creates a weapon, confirms our source. She puts stolen pool balls inside a sock before heading towards Kacey's cell. But will Sarah finally attack her enemy, or will she stop herself and think of another way to get revenge? Coronation Street shares major update on Nina Lucas in emotional exit storyline. Coronation Street has announced an important development for Nina Lucas as the character's upcoming departure draws closer, with Molly Gallagher preparing to leave the role after almost 7 years. Earlier in June, the ITV soap confirmed that Nina would be leaving Weatherfield, with Gallagher having already completed filming her final scenes. Her departure comes as the actress gets ready for the UK stage tour of The Silence of the Lambs. Gallagher will portray Clarice Starling, appearing alongside former EastEnders star John Partridge and ex-Emmerdale actor Oliver Farnworth. In tonight's episode, a frustrated Nina arrived back in Weatherfield following a job interview at an art gallery in Whitby, admitting to Roy Cropper that she believed she had ruined her chances. When Roy asked how things had gone, Nina responded, "Whitby was brilliant as always, but when it came to the job, it was a complete waste of time." Roy pressed her for more details, prompting Nina to explain, "I messed up the interview. My nerves completely took over." Later, while at the Rovers, Nina received a message from Ruby at the gallery but was too anxious to open it herself. Asha Alahan read the message for her, which said, "We'd be lucky to have you. When can you start?" The two friends shared an excited hug, while Asha admitted that she would miss Nina as she embarked on her new journey. However, could this actually mark the final appearance of Nina? Reflecting on her time on Coronation Street, Gallagher previously explained that she had always been passionate about playing such an unconventional character. She said they had kept Nina's personality largely consistent throughout her time on the show, which mattered greatly to her. Gallagher also revealed that she never wanted Nina to lose her distinctive goth appearance or her identity, adding that viewers had always appreciated those qualities about the character. Discussing her decision to leave, the actress admitted it had been a difficult choice, but explained that actors naturally want to push themselves by exploring fresh opportunities. Her upcoming role is very different because it takes her into theater, and although leaving was emotional, she felt combining both jobs would not have been practical. Coronation Street's Idris makes violent threat in dramatic early-release episode. Coronation Street will expose Idris Nazir's darker side in tonight's scenes, as he threatens Brody Michaelis after the teenager leaves him in a difficult situation with Leanne Battersby. Desperate to repay Alia for her share of speed dial, Idris arranges a secret poker game after discovering that Ollie Driscoll has a talent for the cards. Idris supplies Ollie with the money and assures him that he has a strong chance of winning, while promising to give him a portion of the prize. As Lauren, Bolton, and Brody prepare for the poker evening, Lauren overhears Idris explaining his plan to Ollie. Worried about what could happen, she cautions Ollie that he may land himself in serious trouble if anyone discovers he is cheating. Kit Green later learns about the game and persuades Idris to let him join the players. When the poker night begins, a contestant called Fiona demands that the stakes be doubled, leaving only her and Ollie competing. Meanwhile, Brody is drinking shots at the rear of the bar, while an anxious Idris keeps watch, fully aware that he has a lot riding on the outcome. The evening eventually finishes with Ollie celebrating a major victory, leaving Fiona furious, while Idris is visibly relieved. However, despite the successful result, his relationship with Leanne quickly falls apart after Brody accidentally reveals too much. Idris confronts the teenager over taking drinks, but Brody inadvertently tells Leanne about the poker gathering and reveals that Ollie won with money Leanne had given Idris. Angry with Idris, Leanne storms away and orders him not to visit her later. Once she is gone, Brody attempts to apologize, but Idris firmly warns him never to put him in such an awkward position again. In a threatening confrontation, Idris slaps Brody and warns that he will regret causing any more trouble. Coronation Street airs on weeknights at 8:30 p.m. on ITV1 and is available to stream on ITVX.